So, back in the Night of Stars of Andromeda, everyone was still talking about the last king of Andromeda and his party favor scandal. But people were also talking about President Snow and his gladiator games. They were trying to figure out which one was an actual distraction from the other. So, yeah, the people who were talking about the last king were talking about how the last king was saying that the party favors at the palace parties that were being passed around were Andromedan billionaires. But Andromedan billionaires were saying that they were actually the ones passing around the king and his cabinet members. So, yeah, it was a big debate. And they even had an app that people started up where they were betting on which one was lying and which one was telling the truth and who the actual party favors were, who people were seeing going around in nothing but short leather kilts at these palace parties. And meanwhile, the people talking about President Snow were saying that the first gladiator games was coming up and that these were going to be primary games where the candidates for the final games would be selected for each party. And the scandal there was that President Snow was saying that there was nothing really nefarious or scandalous about these gladiator games because there wasn't going to be anything strange going on. And he was saying that these games weren't going to be violent or sexual in any way because they weren't even using real swords. They were using wooden swords. But nobody actually believed him, considering these games were off limits to Andromedan women. Another thing that came out was that President Snow was saying that the winners of these games would actually be whoever lost the match. And nobody could even understand how that even made sense.